Welcome to your featured presentation of I Went to Tennessee, but basically filmed nothing, with your host, Jessica Wyse. Thank you everyone. Wow, what a great supportive crowd. I did go to Tennessee. I didn't film much, and I have a perfectly valid excuse for that. I just really wanted to live in the moment and kind of embrace things as they came and not really focus on filming every little thing. That's just because I think there's something so much more valuable in kind of just experiencing something to experience instead of just living through trying to capture a moment but not really fully being embraced in that moment. And I love experiencing little things and allowing me to just have the memory and let it just slowly fade away. There's such a beauty in that. There's a beauty in things that don't have permanence. So please forgive me. Here is your featured presentation. Day 1, I drove to my college roommate's house, Megan. You probably have seen her before if you've watched my Iceland vlogs. If not, I will link the playlist in the card and also in the description. We met our freshman year of college in radio club, and we were radio co-hosts for all 4 years of school. She introduced me to her freshman year roommate, and then all 3 of us became roommates from sophomore through senior year. So her roommate's name's Evelyn, and so the 3 of us decided in our heart of hearts that we deserved a vacation. And we wanted to celebrate our graduation. We were in the class of 2020, so unfortunately, we kind of got the shaft of graduating and stuff. And we really wanted to have our own celebration because our school low-key shaded us. We were undervalued and underappreciated. I accept it, it's fine, but at the same time, I felt a little slighted, okay? After work one day, I drove to Megan's house. Then Evelyn got there in the wee hours of the morning, 2 a.m. the following day. And then we woke up that morning and drove all the way to good old Virginia. We took a pit stop at Luray Caverns. We also broke Megan's sonic virginity. Basically, when we got there, we went in the caverns. If you don't know what a cavern is, it's basically an underground cave. All the stalagmites, all the stalactites. Honestly, a vibe. I was pretending to get crushed by the stalagmites or stalactites. I don't remember which are which. Yeah, we kind of just explored the cave. We had a good time. There were these signs for safety and stuff, oh, watch your step, you might slip. And there was a guy who was falling, but they was doing jazz hands. So you have to mock the safety signs, okay? Everyone has the little things in life that bring them joy, and for me, it's mocking safety signs. It was a great time. I had a good time anyway. And then on the site, they also had this automobile museum. It had a collection of cars in there. Didn't take any photos because not worth my time. Think Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Think, I don't know, that one car from Cars, the old grandma car. And then we crossed the street and they had this other little museum with the history of the area. Don't remember anything specific about it because I didn't feel like reading anything. I'm normally a big fucking nerd and I like to read, but I'm more into self-development. History is hard for me to really embrace, I wish I could be more of a history nerd, but unfortunately I am not that person, so I did not. It was really pretty. They had these vines, these little houses. There's a photo of me pretending oh, I just bought a house, this is my house, my casa. Then we left. We drove about an hour and we were ravenous. And where did we decide to stop but a Sonic? Okay. Megan lost her Sonic virginity. She never had Sonic before. So, reason why we stopped there. She wanted to try Sonic. I have only had Sonic one other time before that, and I only had a milkshake. Evelyn said I think she had Sonic maybe once, but I don't really fully remember. They enjoyed their food and their milkshake, and I, on the other hand, thought it was subpar. Okay, hear me out. I didn't have a milkshake. I had popcorn chicken, which was basically like Tyson fucking Nuggies, a vibe, but, you know, not what I want out of a fast food restaurant, okay? And then I had tater tots, and their tots were so fucking salty. My throat was as parched as the Sahara, and I was not there for it. The concept of a Sonic with the whole, like, drive-in little thingies, and you eat in your car, love that idea. Just please bring up the food to another level. Give it a solid 4, just because the aesthetic is fun, but the food, honey, you need fucking work. Demotion. Whoever approved the food, demotion. And then we skirted up to our crib in Pigeon Forge, where we stayed at our hotel. And we played some rummy. And I realized how unobservant I am by playing rummy. It was very unfortunate, but a good, fun, wholesome time. The next day, Dollywood. We woke up, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, ready for action. We had our free breakfast that came with the hotel, which consisted of the worst scrambled eggs I've probably ever had in my life. Sorry this seems like it's all me just complaining about the food, but for being on a vacation, I feel like I didn't get to have too many great meals, and it's really, really unfortunate. Maybe I'm just a picky bitch, I don't know, but these eggs were crusty as fuck. Anyway, so then we left our hotel, we skirted up to Dollywood, which was less than 5 minutes from where we stayed, which was convenient, but also it took forever to get into the park because everyone and their moms and their granny's fat asses were all going to Dollywood that day. It was a Thursday, and it was pretty packed, honestly. We waited about 30 minutes to get into park, and we got there before they opened. Probably pulled up around 9:40 and went in the park like right at 10 when they opened. I needed to go to Dollywood because I would not forgive myself if I did not honor the icon that is Dolly Parton. Okay, from her awesome personality to her vivacious plastic surgery, I had to honor her and her plastic surgeon and do my due diligence, pay my respects. Okay. We got there, we went in the park. It was really clean, really nice there. We thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. We had a really good time. There was a point in the day where I had a headache though. And like normally I don't get headaches, but I just didn't have enough water to drink and I was dehydrated. But also like normally I'm dehydrated, but this was, I guess, to another level because normally I don't get headaches. Also, this is just a side story that I need to include because I thought it was really funny. We were waiting in line for a roller coaster and we're walking, you know how like the line zigzags and all that when you're waiting. So there was a kid walking towards us in the line and we were going the other way because, you know, it zigzags. And he's like, "Excuse me, ma'am, your sock's untied." And I was like, okay, yeah, I think you meant to say shoe. So like I looked down at my foot and then him and his middle school girlfriend who was like 12 just like looked at each other and like laughed and like and I was like, okay, it was a joke, gotcha. I don't think I actually fell for it though because in my mind I'm like, I know that you said sock, like I'm not that stupid. I was just more mad at the fact that he called me ma'am. I'm 23. I'll be 24 in like 2 weeks. I don't need to feel any older than I already am, okay? Ma'am is reserved for the elderly, and I will take that to the grave. So if you call me a ma'am, I will find you, and you should feel threatened. Also waited in line like 45 minutes to get lunch there, and I had a really pitiful Caesar salad because I was deprived. Okay, if you don't know me, hi. My name is Jess, and I have a salad every single day for lunch on normal occurrences because I am consistent with my eating habits. I have a Cliff Bar for breakfast. For lunch, I have a salad. For dinner, it changes because I live with my parents and they, you know, I'll eat what they feed me, okay? I don't want to be an ungrateful little bitch. And so I was deprived for like a few days because, you know, when you're on the road and your friends don't have the same eating habits as you, it's really super hard. And so I had to make sacrifices, okay? So I needed that lechuga. I needed that in my system. All right, I needed something of substance to feel a little bit better about myself, my digestion, everything. I needed to work all in cohesion. And then after that, we went on a couple more rides. We went on the rapids, and we all got freaking soaked, okay? It looked like we pissed our pants like 5 times over. And it was near the end of the day, so we're like, ooh, we gotta dry our booties before we go on the train. Because they had a train ride that was like around the park, and we're like, we're going on the train, okay? I'm gonna live my little boy fantasies with my Thomas the Tank Engine. You know what? Fuck Thomas the Tank Engine. Percy's worth that, my man. Thankfully, we missed the first train, which was like boarding as we were leaving the rapids or whatever. And it was good because our booties were soaked through, man. Like, it was bad. Won't even go further than chafing. That is the one word I can describe the pain.
All right, then, on the count of 3, let's tell Casey to blow the whistle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, blow the whistle!
I forgot we were at the carousel. Super fun, super wholesome. I felt like a 5-year-old, and it was so fun. Great times had by all. For dinner, I broke my Texas Roadhouse virginity. So those rolls and the cinnamon butter, can we discuss? Better than Olive Garden's breadsticks. Mic drop. Better than Olive Garden's breadsticks. And we can argue on this all day, honey. Hey guys, it's me editing. Hi, how are you? Hopefully you're enjoying this video. I am breaking it up into multiple parts because we are already 14 minutes in and your girl has a lot more to tell about this trip. This episode was mainly about my lack of food to feed the soul that aligned with me truly. Part of it was my fault because I ordered the wrong things, but you know, I'm a Taurus moon, so I like food, okay? I value that experience in life. I hope you enjoyed it anyway, even if I was a little bit more negative than I normally am. But I had a great time filming this, so yeah, it's gonna be in multiple parts. Next time, I'll give you part 2. There might be part 3 just because I have so many things I want to discuss and I want to cover as much of the trip as I can. Not only for myself and my own memories, but hopefully to entertain some of you people. So, anyway, stay safe, children. Be good people, do amazing things. And hopefully I'll see you next time with the next part. So, bye guys. There was this one bird, and it literally looked like it was having a stroke. Like it was frozen like this for 5 minutes. Like head towards the sky, contorted, and its beak open, wide open. It looked like it was seeing the Lord Jesus himself. It was frozen. Honestly, glitch in the Matrix.